Josh, hey man, thanks for staying to help clean up last night. Hope you had a good time. Me, your party was a blast. How'd it go with Casey? Josh, no go bro. She had to take her wasted friend home. I slid the phone back in my pocket. I was only asking to be polite. I couldn't care less about Josh or his parties. I wouldn't have gone at all if Kimberly, a girl from my physics class, hadn't mentioned she was going to. She only knew my serious, studious side, but there's nothing like a party to show how suave and charming I could be, right? Just my luck that she didn't show and I had to endure an evening of beer like piss, screaming idiots, and that damn UNCE music which I know is going to haunt me all day. That and this pounding hangover. Josh, my poor turtle had to put its head back in the shell. You know what I mean. Why is he still texting me? How do I even reply to that? I hope he doesn't think we're friends now. I didn't even know his frat house was hosting the stupid party. Maybe if I don't reply he'll just 51 sleepless nights. 322 Josh. The flight was ready for landing, but the runway was blocked by a fat cow. The dive was scheduled, but there were a bunch of needy sharks in the water. It was time for my pizza, but the meatloaf wasn't having any fun, so I guess that means all the food had to get sent back. Me. That makes absolutely no sense, but I get it. Now will he get it? Of course not. If he got it, he wouldn't still be texting me. Josh, by the way bro, do you know who Kimberly is? Me. Yeah. Was she there last night? No. Josh couldn't have. Please God, don't let that disgusting frat boy anywhere near. Josh, some dipshit wrote Kimberly is dead. Stop wasting time on her with a marker on my wall. Good thing for Runter's insurance, lol. The chair in front of me was empty in physics today. The long golden braid which usually fell about my desk was gone. I hadn't realized how long this class was when I had to stare at the whiteboard instead. To make matters worse, the stream of texts from Josh didn't stop. Josh, dude, I found another message. This one was written in my bathroom. Her head took the longest to remove. The vertebra kept snapping, and her neck must have stretched 4 feet before it finally popped free. WTF. Josh, here's one written on my closet. Her breasts looked much bigger when they were still attached. Such a fake girl, no one will miss her. Tobias Swade. Com 323 Josh, there's another on the side of my fridge. I'm saving some for later. I excused myself to leave. I still had biology after this, but I felt like I was going to be sick. This had to be a twisted prank. Maybe he thought I wanted to join his frat or something, and this is what they did to Hayes people. But then why wasn't Kimberly in class? I couldn't let this get to my head. All I had to do was check her Facebook, right? Okay, no updates since the day before last. But I could send her a message. Hello Kimberly, we've never really talked, but I just wanted to make sure you haven't been butchered. Hope we can go out sometime. Yeah, that isn't the suave first impression I was hoping to make. Think. I was freaking out. Of course I didn't have to mention the butchery. If she replied at all, then she was okay, right? Do you think you're nervous texting a girl for the first time? Try it when all you can think about is her dismembered corpse scattered across some frat house. Me. Hey Kimberly, did you go to Josh's party last night? Deleted. I couldn't send that, because then I'd just be admitting to eavesdropping on her plans. How about, me, hey Kimberly. Saw you missed physics today, so I wanted to remind you about the quiz on Friday. I closed my eyes and hit send. I hope that doesn't make me sound like all I cared about was physics. Maybe I should add a follow-up to ask 51 sleepless nights. 324 BZZZ a reply. She's okay. I mean of course she's okay, but she replied. And so quickly too. You don't reply that fast unless you really want to talk to someone. Josh. DUUUUDE. Look what's in my fridge. Attached was a photo of a dismembered foot sitting on the shelf beside the cheese. He sent me a couple more texts, but I didn't read them. I was running toward his place. Either something horrible has happened and I had to see for myself, or he was trolling me and was about to receive a beating of a lifetime. By the time I got over, I still hadn't received a reply from Kimberly. That could mean anything though. If she wasn't in class, it was because she was busy with something, so of course she couldn't reply. So why did I feel like I was going to die? This place looked even worse in the daylight. The building had been trashed and stitched together so many times it might as well have been the Frankenstein's monster of frat houses. I pounded on the door so hard that my hand went numb. Josh, get your ass out here. The door opened and I almost hit him in the face. Then he started laughing, and I really did hit him. Right between the eyes. My fist stung like hell, but it felt so good I would have done it 100 more times. It had all been a prank. Kimberly was okay. Shit dude, cool it. Can't you take a joke? Who does that? How badly do you need attention that you would screw with me like that? Never talk to me again. Tobias Wade, Com 325. I've seen enough. I turned around and stomped my way across the yard. Come on man, it's not like that. I just found the photo online somewhere, but the messages were real. You're messed up, man. Leave me alone, I said. Look, there's another one on the fence, he shouted after me. So what? You probably wrote it, you twisted shit. I swear dude, I didn't write any of it. The picture is the only thing that wasn't real. I didn't want to look, but I couldn't help myself. I glanced at the fence. Written in black marker, it said, she was my third. What is even worse than listening to him? Believing him. Because looking at those big blocky letters, I know Josh couldn't have written that. I know because it was unmistakably my handwriting.